Looking at the facts, let's start with the euthanasia rates. 6.3 million animals enter shelters yearly, and that is just the ASPCA rate. For example, our local animal shelters are Animal Care and Control, Humane Fort Wayne, and then we also have some ones that are kind of like on the outsides, like we have Huntington, we have, I believe there is one in Auburn Garrett area, and all of those do not send their numbers to ASPCA because they are not a part of that. So when you think about just those numbers, for example, when I volunteered with Humane Fort Wayne, we got about like 1,000 cats a month at one point. It was a crazy number. And then 900,000 plus euthanized due to the lack of space. Obviously, when shelters get full, I mean, what are they supposed to do? They can't keep them outside. They can't take them all home. So the only way to go about that is euthanizing the ones that they feel are not going to get adopted. When I worked at a animal shelter in Virginia, we were right by a military base, and unfortunately, a lot of people left their pets behind. Our euthanasia rate was pretty high compared to like Fort Wayne or Indianapolis, Chicago. I do know that bigger cities do have a lot more intake, but they do have a lot of output as well, which is nice. I do know that a lot of the euthanasia rates come from pit bulls or other bully breeds or stray cats. I don't know if other communities have this, but Fort Wayne does have a community cat program where they're able to give the cats a chip to be able to track them, give them their yearly shots, and then they trim their ear so that way if someone picks one up, they know that it didn't get out, it's just a community cat. But those community cats do rely on their environment to get their food or, the kindness of the community. Adoption frees space and breaks overpopulation cycle. Another thing that's great about adopting from animal shelters or local rescues is that most states require them to spay and neuter their animals, which means that when you adopt a pet, you are paying for that, and you're also making sure that your pet cannot reproduce and put more animals back into the animal shelter, which I think is amazing. Obviously, the community cat program is wonderful, but there couldn't be a community dog program, so it is especially important to adopt dogs from animal shelters.